And good morning, good evening. Are we live? Give me a second, everybody. I need to check the sound. Sound, alright. Not to have the echo. Are we live? Yes, we are right. Yes, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Happy Thursday, right? Happy Thursday. Alright, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. This is Mike, the FX Boss, broadcasting live on YouTube and other streaming platforms. Everybody, welcome to the Forex Trading Course 101, where the goal is to bring you from zero to a millionaire trader in 3 years on average, right? What does this mean? You're first an analyst, then you become a trader, you know, the procedure. Yeah, good morning, Max, Paul, Marcus, John. How are you? Yes, all good, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm sorry, I couldn't. Yeah, we're going to have today and tomorrow, right? Okay, everybody, never forget you're going to graduate from this course when you have your chart set up and ready for trading. Number 2, you have your strategy in place, you understand why you win, why you lose. And number 3, you have a complete understanding how this market works, so you can analyze the market and make an educated prediction. Risk disclaimer, this stream is not trading or investment advice, everybody. We are here to learn. Alright, and for homeworks and questions, you can send me an email, connect on Teams, everybody. Okay, and in the end we're going to talk about this one, Market Wave Mastery Course, everybody. We have it, we start June 28th, 4 p.m. Central European Time, and join the Market Wave Mastery Course and get our signal service for 3 months for free. Alright, I'm going to show you at the end of the stream today what did João do. João was down, he bought a Darwinex account. João was down at 92,000, and now with the through our signal service he is up, so far he is up 11,000. See everybody in here, he's up 11,000, but this is more at the end of the course we're going to talk about, if you want, right? Not mandatory. Anything else am I? So we have, let's trade the market structure, day number 2, right? And going into here, everybody, this was our market structure trade. Profit, give me a second. Buy Euro GBP, no. Shorting the market wave monthly, right? Market wave monthly. So this is our AUD cat rate. Everybody was on the monthly, right? And yes, we are trading on the demo account, everybody. Okay. Now let's talk about the. So the trade is over, right? The initial trade, the high probability trade is over. Okay. But let's do, everybody, let's do analysis on Euro GBP. This was our signal. Okay, talking about how to trade market structure, right? Now this is for real. Okay, so we as we did this last time on AUD cat, right? We go on the monthly chart and we say, all right, on the monthly chart everything starts from the monthly band. Okay, and Euro GBP so far, remember, this is not trading investment advice, everybody. So from the monthly bands, do we agree that the market hit the level of this band in here, you know, and made the low, and then the market retraced, of course, but this is still the low. Agreed, everybody? This is still the low, right? Good morning, how are you? Yeah, I know, Euro GBP this morning. This morning, João made $90,000 of profit. Yeah, it was high probability, exactly, high probability trade. Boss, teach me. I'm trying to teach you. Okay, this is why we're analyzing Euro. Everybody, it's a mindset, alright? It's nothing special in the end, but it's a mindset. You know, you need to get in the habit of thinking in the right way and asking the right questions. Make sense? It's really a learnable skill. Yeah, we're going to talk about in the market wave mastery. Yes, sir. Okay. So try to focus, everybody, on what I'm telling you. All right? You can do this too. Yes, you can. Not a problem. Okay. Now back to Euro GBP. Similarly to AUD CAD, right? Euro GBP hit the monthly band. Agreed, everybody? This is the market today on Euro GBP monthly chart. So do we agree that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months ago the market hit the lower band, right? Agreed? And then the market went up and it went down. It did not break the low. Agreed, everybody? So this is the low. Agreed, everybody? That's the low. Student traders on YouTube, you can type in the chat yes too. Alright, good morning Shantana, good morning Olga, good morning Mo, good morning Psy, good morning Alexander, good morning Date, good morning David, good morning. Yes, okay. So, and then the market did this. This was the first push on Euro GBP, everybody. But talking about the market structure, the market wave extension, retracement extension, agreed? Because that's the low. Yes, we're talking about this morning trade. Hello Olga, how are you? That's the low. Yes, everybody, if you come to the market wave mastery, I give you 3 months of market wave signals for free. Alright, market wave signals. Serious capital for traders. We're going to go here. So this is the market wave signals, everybody, the result. You got this for free, alright? I'm going to show you what João did this morning, alright? You have 3 months of these signals for free if you join the mastery. Yes, I give you the strategies, don't worry, sure. Okay. Pay attention. This morning everybody's fired up. Euro GBP. Yeah, it was a great signal, I know. I know it was a great signal, everybody. Remember, it doesn't work always like this, but this morning was like Euro GBP went parabolic. Okay. Now I'm telling you what is the mindset behind the signal, alright? It was a market wave trade. It was the market structure trade. Can I move forward? Yes, you can. Alright, everybody, come on. I need to talk on YouTube, alright? Alright. So, Euro GBP monthly chart. This is the low. That's the high, right? Agreed, everybody? Or maybe I'm going to use the brush. So that's the low. Ah, this is the magnet. No magnet, okay. So that's the low, everybody, agreed? Hedge fund trader Olga, talk to me. Do you agree that this is the low? And that's the high? And that's the higher low? And that's the higher high? I'm going to talk to Olga, everybody. Keep interrupting me. 49 bucks otherwise. Sure. Everybody, it was a special. Yes, it was very fast, alright? You made a lot of money today, but it's not always like this, okay? I'm telling you, I'm honest. Olga says yes, agree. Thank you very much, Olga. Now, we're going to left click, right click, everybody. Sync in layout, and if we go on Euro GBP, can you see it, everybody? Euro GBP. If we now go on the weekly chart, you know, and rearrange the market wave, okay? Do we agree that this is the correct market wave, everybody? On the weekly chart, the short-term trend, so the higher highs, higher lows, and lower lows, lower highs, and higher highs, higher lows are not that visible, right? But still, this is the market wave, right? Can you see the relevant low, relevant high, relevant low, relevant higher high? Can you see it, everybody? Yes, there are going to be other signals, don't worry. Olga, talk to me and everybody else on YouTube too. The guy, please, YouTube, help me. The other guys are interrupting me on the other streaming platform. Joao is happy. I know he made $17,000 with this signal. I'm going to show you. I called him. I'm going to show you. This is his account, everybody. I'm going to show in the end. And now, like time. This morning. This is this morning. Today it's 12, right? So starting from up in here to down in here. 12, 12, 12, 12. 11 knots. Can you see everybody? Yeah, we had few signals on Euro GBP, exactly. This was today, everybody. This was one of his trades, 6,000. He closed it today. 12th. He closed $6,000, $2,000, $2,000, 700, and I believe he's still trading anyway. Okay. Olga says yes, correct. All right, everybody. So if we now right click on syncing layout and we right click on syncing layout on the relevant highs and lows too. Okay, relevant highs and lows too. All right. This goes out. So everybody, now on the daily, can you see the market wave, the market structure, lower low to lower high? It went up, right? The first extension, then talking about lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Can you see the retracement going down? Where is the, there you go. This is the retracement going down. And then after the retracement, yes, we traded this one too before. It made higher high, higher low, higher high. Can you see the uptrend now on the retracement? And then the market went, see everybody, the market way, how it goes, market structure. So then the last rectangle was the relevant low on the market structure, also called market wave, and this one was the relevant high on the market structure. And now on the daily, can you see everybody, the market changed, the short-term trend went into, you know, went to down, making lower lows, lower highs. Can you see it, everybody? Give me a second, I need to change the, okay. Can you see it, everybody? Type in the chat, yes I can see it. Type in the chat, no I cannot see it. Can you see it, Olga? It's the same logic as we did 2 days ago on AUD CAD. It's the same logic. Okay? Yes, you can put this as a strategy. Olga says yes, I can see it. Alright, so then we were monitoring the market, monitoring the market, monitoring the market, monitoring the market, monitoring the market. So if we now go into, if we zoom in the chart to see the daily candles, right? So the market made the, talking about the short-term trend, lower low, lower high, lower low, not a low yet. We need to see 2 candles on the right. 1, 2. All right, everybody. Now, this is a class. Even though we talk about signals and money and João today, he recovered the account, you know, with the signal. Okay, you can learn this, everybody. It's nothing special. All right, you can learn this. All right. So if I enter right now, everybody, is this, would this be considered the end of a retracement trade? We didn't learn, I mean we learned, yeah, we learned trend lines. So we have the counter trend line break. Was this end of the retracement, everybody? Talking about trading, now the opportunity, everybody don't enter right now. Remember, this is not trading or investment advice. The money's been done on the signal. You received the instruction, get out. 30 minutes ago, I send you a signal, get out. Now it's time to stay. Now it's not time to get in. Okay? Back to class. If I enter in here, everybody, so if it's the up market structure trade, up market wave trade, so it's extension, retracement, and extension, and we said that the best trade is first we're going to try to find the end of retracement rates, which is this one. Okay, hedge fund trader Olga, what do you think? Hedge fund trader Shantana, what do you think? Hedge fund trader Date, what do you think? Hedge fund trader David, what do you think? Hedge fund trader Alexander, Mo. Yes, you guys too. Max, Paul, yes. Marcus, Julius, yes. Would this be considered the end of, would this be considered the end of retracement rate? Everybody? Boss, I didn't know that you have a signal service. Yeah, really? Yeah, we do have. We have the market wave and the Fibonacci. Where is the Fibonacci? This is the Fibonacci, everybody. This is the Fibonacci signals. Result 2%, 1%, 11%. April was spectacular for the Fibonacci. May zero, the humble May, in May the humble 0.99, now it's June. You know. Okay. Yes, if you go to the courses, you have a cheaper discount. On my Facebook, it's $100, but through the courses, it's for free, and then it's 49. Not yet, from what I see. Excellent, very good. Applause to Olga, very good, excellent, not yet. So we were monitoring, everybody, we were monitoring the, if we zoom in, we were monitoring the market, and on TradingView and on JForex you can put an alarm, everybody. We put an alarm on TradingView and JForex, right click, add an alert. Alright, and we were monitoring the market, and then this was the signal. Can you see, everybody? This was the signal. Alright, I told everybody buy this one. Okay, why? Because it changed the direction of the short-term trend, right? Can you see, everybody? Made a higher high. No, I'm not telling you do what I do. I'm giving you a class. I'm trying to explain you that the signal works in the same fashion. You know, it's the same mentality behind. Boss, but you don't have too hard highs, too hard lows. That's why I'm telling you. Don't. I'm showing you what we did, everybody, for you to understand. You know, try to learn the mindset. All right. Try to learn charting. You're an analyst. Try to learn charting, number one. And try to learn how to think in the correct way, how to get in the game. Because when you go to the Forex course 202, it's going to be, if you don't get this skill, it's going to be much difficult. But it's a learnable skill, makes sense? You can learn this, alright? Okay, so let's compare the signal to what we should do as an analyst, right? So the signal got in here, like buy in here, alright, everybody. Now if I am trading like I'm teaching, if the signal entered here, telling you to buy, Olga, hedge fund trader Olga, was the stop loss at the stop loss number 1 or was the stop loss at the stop loss number 2? Where was the stop loss? That's an easy one, everybody. Was the stop loss at stop loss number 1? Stop loss, whoops, again, I need to double click. Stop loss, come on, where is that? Oh, there you go. Was the stop loss at the stop loss number 1? Or was the stop loss, everybody, at the stop loss number 2? Stop loss number 2. What do you think, everybody? Do I get any discounts if I sign for both? Yes, you get discounts. Everybody, let's have a class, alright? I know you're fired up today. Calm down. Everybody's fired up. Some of you made a lot of money this morning. Yes, I know some of you, okay. Calm down. Stop loss number 2, very good. Congratulations, Olga. Now, this was the signal. On the other side, Olga and everybody else, could you have entered, you as an analyst trying to understand, you as an analyst trading the market, could you have entered this signal? I mean, not a signal, I'm sorry, no. So when you are trading by yourself, right, as a retail trader, what does the Forex Course 101, what is the Forex Course 101 telling you? Would this be the right place to enter or not, and what's the logic behind? I'm going to show you João result at the end of class. Alright? No, not every signal works, but it has an 80 to 85%. Okay, Fibonacci signals win 7 times out of 10 on the daily. I don't have 15-minute time signals, 15-minute signal. I can offer you monthly, weekly, daily, and the 4-hour signals. Below I don't have it, I'm sorry. I don't even believe that it's possible to be consistently profitable, talking about signals, you know, on the 15-minute. My opinion, no, not a rule, my opinion. Olga, you as a hedge fund trader, which is an analyst now, can you enter in here buying the up market wave, everybody? Yes or no? What do you think? Olga, Shantana, David, Mo, Alexander? Max says yes. Paul says no. Julius says no. Marco says no. Everybody, what's the answer? Olga says we can enter. Alright, everybody, now try to learn, alright? I know I'm confusing with the signal, I'm sorry. If we go to Forex Course 101, alright? Talking about the short-term trends, right? Olga and everybody else, now pay attention. Do we agree that this is the relevant high of the red downtrend? This is the relevant low of the red downtrend. This is the relevant high, relevant lower low, relevant lower high, relevant lower high, relevant lower low, relevant lower high, and a relevant lower low. Do we agree, everybody? Those are the relevant highs and lows of the downtrend. Type in the chat, yes, I agree, or type in the chat, no, I don't agree. Boss can enter on the 4-hour chart. You can do whatever you want. There is no rule. We're going to check the 4-hour chart. Let's go with the daily first, alright? Can you do this, everybody? Can you think like this? You as an analyst? My job is to train you. I'm looking for traders, but my job is to train you on the Forex course 101. This is the foundation. If you don't get the Forex course 101 right, Forex course 202, which is not for free, you are going to spend not 1 year in class, you're going to spend 3 years in classes. Nothing wrong, it's just time, you know. Try to learn well, Forex course 101. The first 10 Fibonacci, yeah, right, but the first 10, even if we're on the lesson 11, the first 10 lessons is the foundation of price action. Olga is saying, yes, I agree. All right. So, then, do we agree, Olga, that this candle here, do we agree, Olga, that this candle here broke the higher high? Broke the lower high, I'm sorry. Do we agree that this candle here broke the lower high on the downtrend, everybody? What I'm going to show you, you are not going to like it, but you must be patient. Alright? Those are the rules. Yes, I agree. So then, was the green one making higher highs, higher lows? Did the green one made a higher high, higher low? Or made the green, everybody, this is what we have issues, and this is why the market we mastery, right? This is the lower low, lower high, lower low. Okay, and we all understand, not that difficult, we all understand that, oh, for me to understand the price action, that it changed the short-term downtrend, I can understand that the market must break this high. Agreed, everybody? I can understand this, nothing special. Now this is theory, but right now the market did something different. So this is now the live market. You know, we still have this one as the relevant high that the market must break for the change in the short-term trend, but then the market did something like this. Can you see it? The question is, so from theory, you know, I know that this, when the market breaks the high, for me to enter with high probability, and now we have the Forex course 202 conversation, the institutional trader course, you know, I know that to have a higher probability, I must wait for the higher low, relevant, and then the next higher high, relevant, because this is going to give me a better probability. Does this make sense, everybody? Does this make sense? Boss, can you repeat, please? Yes, sir. From the manual and the teachings, me as Olga, as Mo, as Dave, as Dave, as David, as Alexander, as everybody in here, I can understand that for me, for the market to change the short-term trend, it must make a higher high in here. I can understand this, yes? And I can also understand that when the market makes this high, this is not an uptrend yet, yes? We've learned this, agreed? So for me to have a better probability is the key word. I need to wait for the market to give me, then after the higher high, compared to the previous one, I need the market to give me a higher low, and then another higher high, and then and only then the change in the short-term trend is confirmed. Alright? 90% of doctor, lawyers, movie stars, Uber drivers, gardeners, pilots, whoever God knows who, are not stupid, but this is then the higher high, you know, this will be the relevant high, this will be the higher high, okay? Now, they're going to buy up in here, Sometimes he's going to win, but we're talking about probabilities. This is what you must understand. They're going to enter here, they're going to put too much risk, and then the market is going to do something like this. Make sense, everybody? Alex, I see, thanks. Can you see, everybody? This is an entry. Advanced traders, they have different techniques. You're going to learn the advanced course how to hedge the market. You're going to learn how to understand risk. Risk is not part of the Forex course 101. There are times that you should put more risk on the trade. There are times that you should put less risk on the trade. And there are times that you should be out of the trade. But this is in the Forex course 202, not in Forex course 101. Okay? Try to understand the logic. Alright? So when this happens, that's okay. Because it was a speculative trade, makes sense? Oh, why was a speculative trade? Because when you bought, you didn't have an uptrend. Does this make sense? You bought in here. If I right click and clone, you bought in here. Instead of you higher high, all good. Instead of you waiting for this one. Can you see, everybody? What's the difference from the chart? If I put a vertical line, everybody, okay, so this is going to be called speculative equals to high risk entry. And we talk about high risk, it's high risk in terms of probabilities which are based on convergences. What are convergences, boss? Those are what you're learning in here in the Forex course 101. Those are bull bear points. Bull points, bear points. So far, what are the convergences? Well, market broke the downtrend line and made a higher high. So this entry is speculative in nature. Analyst, you're not a trader yet, you're an analyst. Try to understand that this entry, you can do this, but it's high risk entry, high risk in terms of probabilities, which are based on convergences. Okay? On the right side, you know, it's less speculative, or let's use another vocabulary, less risky. Well, I'm not going to tell you the answer. Let me ask everybody, so what's the difference in probabilities between this entry and this entry? What is the probability of entry number one, entry buy, you know, number one, entry number one, which is a buy. Everybody, what's the probability of entry number one, which is a buy, and entry number two, which is also a buy? Are those two buy positions the same in terms of probabilities? A lot of you who come to the advanced institutional trader course, you have a difficult time, okay, understanding probability. That's on me, most likely, don't worry, that's on me. You know, that's why I'm focusing more on understand probabilities, try to understand probabilities, alright? Are those two entries the same, everybody, in terms of probabilities? Even technically, you know? So, downtrend line break or counter trend line break, are those two the same? And if not, what's the difference in terms of probabilities? There is no right or wrong. I'm going to put on the side. Then I'm going to show you his trade. Everybody, there is no right or wrong, don't worry. Olga is saying the left one, low probability. Okay, why? Let's focus on the right side, everybody. Why is the trade on the right high probability compared to the left one? Tell me why. Somebody is asking me a question, but it's an advanced trader. Okay, everybody. Olga and Shantana and everybody on YouTube, this is not for you. I'm going to answer to Max. You can tell your trader to enter here, but risk less. Okay. You can tell your trader to enter here, but risk 0.25. Okay. But the student traders on in the Forex course 101, they are supposed to do this. Alright? Everybody, are we clear? I'm sorry I'm messing with your head today, right? Yeah, but why he's entering and I can't? Don't compare to myself, everybody. Don't compare yourself to John. Alright? Oh, but John it's a seasoned trader, 20 years plus, been through hell, broke thousands of accounts, lost tons of money. Don't compare yourself. If you're a beginner trader, an analyst, don't compare yourself to seasoned traders, alright? Or experienced traders. Your way of thinking and your emotional training, the skill, it's not the same. I'm sorry Alexander is not here. You need to talk to Alexander from Belarus, everybody. He's going to tell you an experience when we traded, he was in the group, we traded 40 lots. And he now we're all the same, alright? Not judging anybody, but the pressure was too big, like, and he closed the trade. Alright? Makes sense, everybody? Don't compare yourself to advanced traders. I'm telling you, you're not going to make it. Forex course 202 conversation, it's not a secret, but they're not teaching you this business. It's not the conscious mind. Makes sense? This business, it's emotional. When it comes to execution, most of you are not going to even understand what I'm talking about. When it comes to execution, it's not the intellectual mind who is in charge, it's the emotional mind. You know what to do technically, you know what to do risk-wise, but you are not going to do it. Okay? Because you're not trained enough. We have people who are consistently profitable, but they're unable to make big money. And we're also traders who are in different groups, you know, and Alexander was the last one, which is okay, you know, we all did this, me too, back in time, you know. We were buying like 30 lots, not in one trade, we were building a position, and if we would be stopped out, we would lose 40% of the account, the drawdown. Of course, we were hedging it, we would never be stopped out. But because the pressure of the market went against us, those numbers, you know, floating loss of 10,000, 20,000, you know, the guy could not sustain the pressure, you know, and he closed the trade. He drew down 20%. In this trade, in Euro GBP trade, if he would sustain the pressure, today he would make $20,000-$30,000. In the last 3-4 days. This week basically it's Euro GBP. Are we clear, everybody? Are we clear? This is an educational tool for my students in the advanced course. This is an educational tool. This is a psychological tool. Are we clear? Don't try to do what the advanced seasoned trader, you are not there yet. I'm telling you, you are going to lose money. Make sense? It's a learnable skill, but you need to go step by step, understanding and training, you know, as technically as emotionally. The right trade is a confirmed trend with 2 higher highs and 2 higher lows. Opposed to Olga, exactly. Okay, everybody? So this would be for the Forex course 101 student traders which are analysts. This would be now the entry. Okay? This is your job as a good analyst, everybody. Congratulations. This is your job to find this kind of entries, alright? Not the left one. In the future, yes, it's a different story because you understand convergences and probabilities. Make sense? Okay? So entry number 2, it's for you, everybody. And going back to here. So if we understand this one, Olga, one more time back to the question, you know, did the market, when the market made a higher high here, when the market made a higher high, do we have a confirmed uptrend? When the market made a higher high, which is not a high, right? When the market broke this high on the left, is the green one a confirmed uptrend? Pay attention, everybody. We're talking about those two pictures. What happened in the market for real? So you are trying to look at those two. You are trying to enter with the left picture. You are trying to enter with this one, but this one happened. Can you see, everybody, the difference? Is the right picture a confirmed uptrend? Yes or no? Is the right picture the confirmed uptrend? In the future, this is going to make all the difference in your account, in your trading, everybody. Print this out, make it a pre-trade checklist and glue it, you know, print it out and say, oh, this is what I'm looking for, not this one. No, exactly. Congratulations to you, Olga. Okay? No. So when the market broke, back to the live market, when the market broke this one, you know, the higher on the left, can you enter trading the market wave, Olga? Is the green one a confirmed uptrend? I told you, you are not going to like it, but those are the rules. You are not going to like it. And I know some of you are thinking, oh, but you did the signal, you gave the signal to João, but you said Don't compare yourself to me. Alright? Also, João, it's in the advanced course. Alright? Is the green uptrend a confirmed uptrend, everybody? On the relevant highs and lows, meaning are the circles relevant highs and lows of the uptrend? If you say yes, then the answer is yes, this is the confirmed uptrend. You can enter the market and you would make all of this profit. If you say no, this is not a confirmed uptrend because those circles are not relevant highs and low, then yeah, and tomorrow we're going to go on the 4-hour chart, right? Tomorrow we're going to have AFD on the 4-hour chart, the market structure, and Euro GBP. Okay, so you're going to have two signals like live, but you're going to work. I'm not going to work for you. Tomorrow we have AFD the 4-hour chart, market wave, and Euro GBP 4-hour. All guys thinking like, oh, you know, is this a confirmed uptrend, you know? Everybody, if the rectangle is the relevant high, then are those circles relevant too? Yes or no? Boss, this is so difficult. Download the recordings and study the recording with the chart, you know. Rewatch the recording a few times. Olga, guess how many student traders online on YouTube actually download the recording and rewatch it a few times? I have the number. Everybody, guess how many of you guys actually do download the recording from YouTube and rewatch it minimum 2 times? In a 100 student traders, how many in percentage, how many people actually do download the recording and rewatch it 2 or 3 times, minimum 2 times? I have a number. There is no right or wrong. What do you think? Share this video with your friends and family who are trying to be a trader. I'm going to tell you a statistic. Boss, what is the... In a set of 100 beginner student traders, which are analysts, and you're not a trader yet, how many do actually download the YouTube video and rewatch it 2 or 3 times? Applause to Olga. Wow, exact to the point. 20%. How do you know? How do you know, Olga? Did I tell you this secret already? Share this video with everybody. Share this list. Why? How do I know? Because in the advanced institutional trader course, only 20% make the big money. Every 10 people, every 10 students, only 2 in every 10 get to make the big money, you know, the Lambo, the yacht, the millions. I'm reading your mind. That's okay. Very good. Okay, everybody? Isn't this surprising? So, I need to move on for everybody. So, this is not an uptrend, alright? Because those circles are not relevant highs and lows. And I need to readjust now the relevant highs and lows, everybody. Okay. Now let me brag a little bit. So the signal was here, you know, and we got out in here, all right? This was the signal. Okay, but you as the student, you know, you must understand that now this is the uptrend. This is the uptrend leg. This is the, you might not like it, this is the uptrend leg. Alright, this is your relevant low. You can still enter in the future. This is the relevant low. This is the relevant high. And now you as an analyst, you are going to wait for the market to retrace. Okay, and when the market is going to make the higher, you know, higher low, then it's still going to be speculative, but it's still better, right? You know, now you're going to be 75% confirmed uptrend, all right? And this is going to be our next signal, by the way. Okay, everybody? So one more time, don't try to do what I do. Try to understand that this is high risk, right? Where is the chart? You know, this is high risk. Okay, for you, Forex course 101. For the advanced is different, you know, and this is where you should enter, you know. Wait, so if you enter with the higher high, and then if you enter with the higher low, it's even better, you know. But try to enter after the confirmed uptrend. Okay, now, and I promise you now João, right? João, everybody. I called the guy, he's my student, so I have his permission. And give me a second. Alright. Here is the account. JRaceMT4. Okay, not mine, you know, it's his. Okay, and if you go to account history, everybody, and all history and save detail report, you know, this was his accounts, everybody. So he was at 22,000, and now today, you know, he recovered the account with the signal we gave him. Okay, everybody, can you see it? He's still trading though, you know, but this was the signal. Okay, boss, why did you get out? Well, you want all the secrets, right? It was the support, resistance, pivot points, everybody. The market hit this. The market hit this level here. Can you see it? Give me a second. The market hit this level, and then if you go on the 15-minute chart example, I'm not going to tell you what we do, everybody, you know, then when this happened, you know, this was the signal to get out. Can you see it? And then now it's doing this. It's not going to be always that beautiful textbook example on market structure trading and so on. Alright? That's what I'm telling you, everybody. You know, you can join, even if you are Forex Course 101, you can join the Market Wave Mastery course. Okay, and we are giving you the signal service for 3 months for free. Okay, otherwise priced at 45 bucks if you're a student. If you go to my Facebook, it's 100. Looks great, right? Okay, everybody, see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Yes, if you're interested, send me an email to mikefxboss@gmail.com if you're interested. Okay? Alright, everybody, study the charts. Try to find some entries on the market structure, market wave. Alright, and see you back tomorrow. Until tomorrow, study the chart as a boss. Never